Nicole Brennan Coaching, bringing you the best recipes, workouts, and tips. And on this channel, I like to do a lot of recipe recreations, simple in-home workouts, and tips for busy moms. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. So tonight I want to show you how I make a healthy recipe recreation of creamy garlic Tuscan chicken. So we all know that Tuscan chicken is not healthy for you because it's made with heavy cream. I'm going to show you a version that's going to be less calories without using the heavy cream. So I'm starting off with some organic chicken breast here, and I have about 2 tablespoons of olive oil back here in this pan, and I'm going to set it on medium-high heat. And I'm going to go ahead and start just putting some salt and pepper on my chicken breast here. Now these chicken breasts I have cut in half, so I did butterfly them, just cut them down the middle so they look a little bit thinner, kind of like this. And what I'm going to do is I went ahead and put some salt and pepper on one side of them, and then I'm going to put them in the pan and put salt and pepper on the other side. So now I'm going to put salt and pepper on the other side as well. I'm going to let these cook for about 5 to 7 minutes on each side, making sure that it gets nice and brown and cooked all the way through. And now my chicken is just about finished. I'm going to take it out of this pan, and I'm going to put the other ones resting over here on a plate. So then what you want to do is you want to get all of this delicious goodness off of the bottom of the pan. Okay, so now we're going to add our garlic. We're going to add a ½ teaspoon of garlic to this pan, and we're going to cook it just slightly. Turn your heat down on about medium to medium low. You want to move your garlic around just for a few minutes. And then you want to add your ½ cup of chicken stock. And this is going to make it easier for you to get all of the good chicken bits and pieces off the bottom of the pan. That's where all your flavor is going to lie for your sauce. So make sure you get all that off there. And now we're going to add a ½ cup of milk. And turn it back on about medium to medium. And now turn it on to medium heat. And then we're going to add a ½ cup of grated Parmesan cheese. And we're going to bring this to a simmer. Now, if you are familiar with making things like Alfredo sauce, this is how you make Alfredo sauce. Some garlic, milk, and Parmesan cheese. So there's a little tip and trick for you how to make just Alfredo sauce. Now you can see it's starting to bubble a little bit. You may need to turn the heat up a little bit, that way that it does start to simmer and boil. But if it doesn't thicken up, we're going to add some more Parmesan cheese to it. So it's not thickening up the way that we actually want it to. So we're going to add about another ½ cup of Parmesan cheese to it. Now, just by adding this milk and this Parmesan cheese, you're cutting the calories at least by half than if you was to use the regular heavy cream. So this is a great alternative for heavy cream by using the milk, the Parmesan cheese, and the garlic. So now it's starting to thicken up. We're going to add a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. And you want to just keep stirring it as it starts to bubble. Go ahead and keep stirring it. And then we're also going to add a ½ cup of sun-dried tomatoes. And a cup of spinach. Now this is just frozen spinach. You can use fresh spinach if you have it, but I'm using frozen spinach that I have heated up in the microwave and squeezed all the excess liquid off of. Now if you need to, you can always add a little more chicken broth to thin it back out. Now that we have the spinach in there, it needs to be a little bit thinner, so we can go ahead and add a little bit more chicken broth to it. And then you want to place your chicken back in the sauce. Let it cook in the sauce and get the sauce all over it. So here's my creamy Tuscan garlic chicken. It's got the spinach and the sun-dried tomatoes on it with the creamy sauce all around it. This is the healthier version. So thank you for checking out this video. If you found it helpful, make sure you like and share, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you'd like more videos, you can click here, and remember that your health is your greatest wealth. I'll see you soon. Mwah.